Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Kha'zix versus Graves. Not an easy matchup, but I'll see if I can't pull a couple tricks here. For the runes, we're running Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Eyeball, Relentless, and then Absolute Gathering. Just a whole lot of damage packed in with these, especially if you start snowballing. Our goal as Kha'zix in the early game is going to be farm up until we're strong. That's usually going to be like level 6, and item spike, level 9, and then level 11. So, until then, you don't have to really look for any plays. You don't have to do anything crazy. You just got to keep it slow and steady and really play for the farm. And if you do anything in between, especially if it goes wrong, that's how you instantly lose the game. And a lot of people message me all the time, like, why does every jungler feel weak and then I lose? It's stuff like that. How do I carry losing lane, stuff like that. You have the responsibility of farming early on any of these ramp junglers. So here, we're going to our blue buff in case the Graves was to try to vertical, or even invade us after 3 camp. And then we're going to reverse our clear and go towards the top side to still play to gank the Riven. It's much easier for Kha'zix to gank side lanes because the targets are going to be isolated. At least in top lane. In bot lane, not guaranteed. But if you path bot lane and then get any successful play, then you can play for that dragon. It's much easier for Kha'zix to play for the dragon than it is for the Void Grubs. And then this path will have us continuously ganking the side lanes and avoiding the Graves. And it's up to the Graves to really chase us around. So, step 1, get the farm, and then step 2, have impact and play for those lanes. The build that we're going to be going is going to be the best item for assassins like since forever. The Profane Hydra. This item is super juiced. You can get the Brutalizer early, which gives you every stat that you want. Ability haste, AD, and lethality. Nice. And then that Tiamat massively increases the clear speed, massively increases the burst that you have onto a target. It's such a good item for Kha'zix, and Kha'zix relies on ability haste because he needs more Qs. Now there's Graves level 3 with only 12 CS. Meanwhile, we have 20. We already have a lead. Since he moved through the blue side, it makes me think that he was trying to find us. So as the wave bounces here, we can play in the bush for Ornn, and then see if we can't cheese the Riven just a little bit. Instead of moving through the river, it's much easier for me to get into the lane bushes, and then try to attack like that. She's probably gonna see us if I had to guess. Nice, there's Ornn's Q. We're gonna be running into Graves, but I have the level lead. Just have to take out the minions here. Nice, and now Graves is in a bad spot. He's gonna dash away. Alrighty. Well, that could have been a lot better, guys, but I still have an attack on Graves on his Gromp here, and he knows that. Moving. And then just back in, be a total nuisance right here. We're gonna ward this too. And with my smite coming up, we have very good chances. I have the level lead. Auto. Nice. And then just back in there. He can't do anything about this. Health potion, moving. Graves is pissed. Riven's coming down. All we have to do is keep pulling him around here. Ornn has the engage. Wah! Ornn, let's see an E, big man. Since they're not isolated, we need to back off now. I'm gonna go ahead and reset. No, I'm not. I want to stay. I want to get the full Brutalizer before I recall. Help Ari get the wave in. Well, no double dip for us, but hey, that works out. We got the 1 kill onto Nico, and that's still way more than we're supposed to have against Mr. Graves. Yeah, I would have liked to have more, but it requires my laners to land their CC. Once the CC is landed, it's over. That person's dead. I'm gonna do the Gromp and reset. The Gromp's pretty fast for me, so it's not that much of a detour. Now we know that Graves started bot side, so he's probably gonna reset there with his items. He has 20 CS, so he doesn't even have a Dirk yet. Meanwhile, we're gonna reset with the Brutalizer, which is a much stronger buy. And even if Graves stops for the dragon, it's gonna take him too long. So I can reset to the dragon, do that, and then clear up towards the top side. And I wouldn't be surprised if I hit level 6 off that. So Brutalizer, Sweeper, Control Ward, and nice, he did Void Grubs to the bot side. So whenever you're resetting, if you go through the base gate, then you can avoid a whole bunch of wards. Say if the Nico was to ward right here or even right there. So we could jump over this wall and then be on the dragon. And probably unseen. But you never know. And to jump over this wall, this is the easy part. The fat part, not so easy. Control ward, and let's do this dragon. This will give us quite a bit of XP. And Kha'zix does the dragon so quickly because it's always isolated, so your Q's dealing more damage. And again, our goal is to power up and take more camps. This is one camp, and it's one big one. But we're really playing for level 6. Once we're level 6, we'll be clearing faster with our evolved Q. And then I think we'll go for the evolved W this game, since they have so many kind of pseudo melee champs. Alright, nice. So we went from level 4 to level 5 and like 40% to level 6. LOL. And then it's just back to our camps. We'll heal back to full. With the Brutalizer, we have more clear speed too, with more ability haste. More Qs and more Ws just simply means that we're going to be clearing faster. And then we're just generally pathing topside. Nothing too serious. I just need to be careful in case Nico is to move down. Oh, I don't get the level up? We can cross through mid and show, that's totally fine because Graves has already shown his hand. And we get the level up there, so we get the Q evolve. When you evolve Q, it gives you extra range, resets the cooldown a little bit. It reduces the cooldown whenever the target is isolated, and gives you more Q and auto attack range. So generally this is going to increase our clear speed, and then also give us more dueling power. But we want to just keep finishing off these camps, and then after that we can worry about any plays. Our main responsibility as Kha'zix is to evolve and overcome. Surpass the enemy. This will show them to lock in Mr. Graves, and not be the guy of all time. With the golems here, you can focus the small one, and then finish it off with that auto, and the big one will become isolated. Then you can use the W to finish off the other ones. And shebang! The golems are done. Riven's gonna push this too fast for me to get into the bush. And it doesn't look like I want to really fight Graves, so I could just reset right here. We'll see what Riven does. Nice. Not using my E or my ulti, just walking into her. Q, auto, W, auto, moving, EQ, auto, run! Smite. Outplayed, who's with me? Let's reset. And to the bot side, where my camps are respawning, and then I can hit the bot lane. The way that we gank bot lane now is we flank around through the enemy red side. So Tiamat, and then we'll keep moving down here. Better yet, the enemy ganks my bot lane. This is good for me. Maybe not if my bot lane dies that fast. Well, I'm level 7 and Graves is level 6, so if we find him, we'll be in a good spot. Let's go ahead and hit this. Moving. Ulti. E, Q. No. If I was just a little faster, I would have had him. Alrighty, let's farm. We got the Tiamat now. This gives us AoE, helping us clear the Raptors, Wolves, and Krugs a little bit faster. Don't forget to use that active, not only when you're clearing, but also whenever you're fighting. It's simply more damage. But the real shebang with this is whenever we complete the entire Profane Hydra. So we're not going to take the detour in buying boots early because it delays that Profane Hydra. And it's such an important completion because it gives us so much damage. So, for now, we're a bit slow without boots. But hey, I clear faster. And it makes the target isolated faster so we get more Qs. It's not super important to contest this. And I got a little bit until my golems are up. There's really nothing to do, that's the thing. Let's just go to golems. Do-do. And then you guessed it, back into ganking the top lane. If Ornn would just push a little bit, it'd be much easier for me to get into the bush. Now Riven's going to trade back a little bit. Moving. Auto, EQ. EQ, Tiamat. As far as you can move into the target without using your E, the better. Alrighty, we got Profane Hydra. Let's go ahead and reset and then get to the bot side once again. Bang. It kind of sucks where we don't have boots, but it is what it is. Profane Hydra, control ward, and to the bot side we go. Now our camps are down. I'm going to just wait bot lane. If the enemy makes the mistake of attacking the enemy bot lane, then I can be there. With the Profane Hydra, it gives us 60 AD, 18 lethality, 20 ability haste, and the active that, look, this damage increases up to 240% on the active to targets below 50% HP. 50% isn't even that bad. It deals so much damage, this active. So don't forget to use it. Alrighty, we're waiting for Mr. Graves to gank. But looks like he's not doing that, so let's go ahead and start the dragon ourselves. My bot lane has push, and then we pull the enemy into us. Ahri is our main engage, and then Zyra can follow up. So we want to pull the dragon to the right side here. Force the enemy to move this way or that way. This is Nico, so we need to be careful. Ahri, go in. If we all go in, then they can't win. E, Q, auto, W, moving. Waiting. Back to the dragon. Smite. Ahri has second ulti coming up. W, Q, run! Nice, good play. They never flashed on me. If Graves just flash auto Q, I'm dead. You know, I'm a splattered bug on a windshield, but God bless. Nice. Playing around your allies is pretty important on Kha'Zix. I'll be honest. Especially in this season, there's so many fights. So it's like playing off the Ahri CC, the Zyra CC, knowing that they should go in, really sets things up. If I was to jump into the Nico and Graves myself, for example, it'd be totally screwed up. Alrighty, good play. We're going to farm our camps here, and then see what we can do next, because it's Rift Herald coming up, but the Rift Herald isn't that important. So step 1, get level 6, get strong. Step 2, complete the item. Step 3, get level 9. With level 9, we have the Q evolve, giving us way more damage. This is when your Q starts hitting like, oh my god, especially if you have the items completed. And then next step is going to be level 11 with our W or ulti evolve. This game, I'm thinking the W evolve, as they have a lot of melee champs, and we're going to have to play the fights in and out. At least that's how I want to play them. And with that in mind, I think Ghostblade as a second item is okay. I also think Hubris isn't too bad. Where I'm getting pretty juiced, I like the idea of Hubris. Alrighty, so this guy's pulling. Ahri's going to find Graves on the Rift Herald. Moving. A little bit awkward, boys. W. E. Ulti. Anything but being engaged on. Ulti. I don't have my W. Q. Q. What? The Ahri and the Ornn didn't, like, CC the Riven. That's a 1 in 4 Riven, boys. We can't kill her. Boots. Now you can go defensive boots on Graves, so, or on Kha'Zix. So we can go Ninja Tabby and then get a longsword. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be bursting them outright just yet. So I'm going to go Hubris into Sherelda's. Hubris gives us 60 AD, 18 lethality, 15 ability haste, and whenever you get a kill or assist, you get this stacking AD. Alright, to the bot side. Yeah, I should have backed off once the Ornn ulti missed and the Ahri went on the wrong target. Like, yeah, we should have got out of there. So they're going to take the Rift Herald. The way that we counter this is by taking the Graves' red side. Oh god, my bot lane's losing too. Amazing. Well, Ahri has ulti coming up. Whoa, I don't kill. Should have kept flanking, huh? I thought that'd be a simple E, Q, Tiamat. Nope. That guy's living. Things are not looking good, so you know what we do. Stop participating in farm. We need to evolve and overcome. Evolve and adapt. Get away from these allies. Alright, so much for getting into Graves' red side. Just like that, like every Kha'zix who just failed to play, bang, I'm rewarded with level 11. Let's evolve those spikes. So that the evolved spikes gives you more AoE and also gives you a big slow and reveals the target whenever you hit them. Moving. E, Q. Let's go ahead and take the turret here. Also adds to your poke. Forgot about that part. Better back off, mister. If you don't stay to hit the turret with the Ornn here, then he never gets it. Let's reset. This is Fire Dragon Soul for us, so if we can get this bad boy, we signed a deal we're on. Our team will deal way too much damage. Serrated Dirt, Longsword, and to the bot side. Wow, Ahri already spent ulti. There's the charm. Into Ahri dying. It's not looking super hot. That means our engage is down. We're going to have to pull the enemy super far. And we don't have Ornn ulti? Rough. What if I just start this dragon and make them come here faster? Guys, anyone playing for dragon? Guys, anyone playing for dragon? At least Riven's top with no TP. Ah! I tried to combo my smite off his damage, but he didn't deal enough damage, Cope. Oh man. If they take that third dragon, it really delays things. If a single ally hit the fucking dragon, then that wouldn't have happened, but hey. I miss smite, who's with me? Let's take his red side. This will show him to slow down the game. Because now we're going to go +1 camp and he's going to go down 1 camp. So we got the level 11. You might be asking, where's our next power up? We've been farming just to power up. When do we become super strong? Hold on. W. Okay. I'm not going to flash on that. No Krugs for me. Let's go to the top side. The next time we get strong is when we start getting kills. That's really the condition here. Now we have to get kills because we need to get items to become overtly strong. Ulti. W, E, Tiamat, Q. Now we're talking, baby. Auto, Q, 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 auto. Moving. Okay. W. Now you don't want to get hit by Kaisa W right here. She already used her ulti, so we're fine. So yeah, if we get kills, then we get items, and if we get completed items, then we really start dealing more damage. But without those kills, you kind of fall off at this stage as Kha'zix, which is how he's balanced. It's kind of infuriating when I play against him, because he just gets to do everything wrong in the early game and then farm and then shebang. If he gets any kills in the mid game by being the world's biggest gambler, then he wins. So that's what we're going to do. And that's where hubris will really come in, because hubris gives us more reward for getting kills. By giving us that bonus AD. And with our runes again, we get a lot of free AD. We get free AD from Eyeball, Gathering Storm, and Absolute Focus. Right now, altogether, they're giving us about 40 AD. Waiting. W, ulti. E, Q, Tiamat. Auto, Tiamat. Wonder what the hell they were trying to do there. Should easily Baron. Their jungler and their support is dead. Zyra is very fast at doing Baron, but Jhin is slow. So they kind of compensate each other. And Kha'zix is super fast. This bad boy's isolated. Here we go. I'm pumping 360s into it. Moving. Finish the Baron, finish the Baron. Finish the Baron. No. That's Nico, that's not Karma. Eyes on the prize. Fine. Oh. E, W, Q, Tiamat. Alrighty. Now we're super juiced. We are at the point of no return. Level 14 to Graves' level 11. Hubris, and then into Shirel this year. We're going to go Brutalizer, and then into the Last Whisper. So with Hubris, again, 60 AD, 18 lethality, 15 ability haste. It's such a snowball early game item. And luckily we just got juiced. Ooh, and it's upgraded. 75. 27 lethality? What? That Ornn upgrade is insane. 27? Nah, but skip our camps. Let's go kill a bad guy. Ulti. Auto. Ulti. E. Q. Tiamat. He's dead. 27 lethality. You're shitting me. Ornn, big man. Hey, you're the guy, man. Ornn's the guy that works at that shop you go to. You know, he gives you the Subway sandwich for free. My man. Sweeper moving. EQW Tiamat. That guy's dead. You already know. Holy shit. That damage is crazy. Alrighty, I'm going to play it for the side lanes here. Being grouped up mid don't do nothing as Kha'Zix. Oh my god, 27 lethality. And now we get 19 AD for 60 seconds every time we get a kill as well. We just doubled our Gathering Storm rune. How much AD? We have 350 AD right now. Baba booey, baba booey. Me play Kha'Zix, me so good. Yes. And Kha'Zix is like the easiest assassin, man. Listen, no one's stopping us. Let's just keep pushing. Moving. W. I'm not a ranged champ, so I won't keep hitting the turret. W. The W poke's not bad where I have so much AD. Let's leave. The dragon's up. With so much ability haste now, we can jump over the wall. It's 11 seconds on the E, so we don't have to be as frugal with that E cooldown. I noticed that Tiamat will cancel the Q cast, so whenever you're flying on the E, you can cast Q, and it will cast before you land. Alrighty, let's farm our camps. We want level 16. Yes, sir. If I farm all these camps, I will just need one more for level 16. Yes. And look at how fast we farm, yes. Because even if we get more kills right here, there's no objectives up. The enemy team's already screwed. Oh my god, I farmed so fast. Okay, Graves took my red side. Let's reset. Now we got Shirelda's. This is going to be the item you get after 2 lethality items, because Shirelda's gives you percentage armor pin. So 45 AD, 15 lethality, 15 ability haste. All 3 of these giving us ability haste, so we have 70. And you also get 27% armor pin, and that's going to scale with your lethality as well. And your damaging abilities slow the enemy under 50% HP for 1 second. That passive's whatever. Our main deal is just to have that percentage armor pin. As you go into the mid game, people have more levels, aka they have more base armor. Auto, moving. W, E. There's 2 people, I'm not jumping on them. I'm backing off and then I'm going back in. With all this ability haste, my ulti's only on a like 30-second cooldown. E, W. Wow, he killed? I'll give an Ornn trumpet to that one. Well, we don't really have a wave, and Mr. Graves took my camp, so I'm going to get level 17 off wolves. Baron's coming up. The onus is on the enemy to make a move. I'm not level 16. Already nice. I'm going to evolve my wings. I'm in the position to get... Whenever you evolve the wings, you have a longer leap range, and whenever you get a kill or assist, it resets that jump, so you can kill one target and jump to the next one, and jump to the next one, and jump to the next one. Alrighty, push, 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 push. We are super evolved now. 400 damage on that is not bad. Moving. W, E, ulti, flash. Give me a second. Nice, we got the reset. Q, E, W. Okay, I jumped back into my death, my bad. If I jumped forward into Graves and then Karma, I would have won, but I jumped into the Nico, and she didn't get one shot. And then from here, you just buy more lethality. You want to get the more utility ones rather than something like, say, Voltaic Cyclosword, because that just gives you 100 damage. Having more movement speed and more lethality is really, really efficient, or the Collector. In this case, we're going for Collector if we even get there. The game's probably over at this point. So since we bought a serrated Dirk, we have 27% armor pin, and then we go to 28. Wow. Alrighty, GG. Final score 9-2 and 9. I hope to bring you cleaner Kha'zix games coming up, because this champion is juiced. And I always have so much fun playing him. Ay, Mr. Graves. Mr. Graves. I avoided you in the early game. You lose. You lose. So that's an example of how you can avoid the invades with that early path. Red-blue Gromp, so that the Graves doesn't find you, and then you can be clearing to the other side, and then it puts you on a path to gank top, and then also play for bot side over and over again. Because we gank top, reset, 2-camp bot side, and then you're in the river. You could invade the enemy jungle, you could start dragon, or you could try to gank bot lane from there. Over and over again, while also being able to gank top. Have a lot of impact, and it's really up to the Graves to do something in the meantime. Alrighty, final damage dealt 16,000. Thanks for watching, man. You got to try out Kha'zix if you haven't already. This champion is so juiced. Alrighty, peace.